Two for year 13, the website project. So, hello, just a quick update on where I am with my website, and hopefully it will give you some sort of inspiration to carry yours on. So, remember, this needs to be in and live on the 10th of January. Sounds not too far away because it is it's just around the corner, but this design shouldn't take too long. So, just quickly remember, in terms of the brief, you have 6 bullet points to cover, so it should be a lot easier than your featurette. And remember, you can still use 30 to 45 seconds of your featurette in your website, or actually you need to. What I want to show you today is where I am, what I've done to kind of achieve what I've achieved on the website, and so forth. Before I continue, this document here, you need to be following. Okay, so this will help you kind of get the best results. And you also need to make sure that when you are designing, you are constantly referring back to this. An A grade will hit all 6 of these bullets. Right, so let's take a look and see what I've got. So this is my website, okay, designed on Wix.com. So if you're interested in seeing it for real, you can click on this link here. So my website will constantly be updated. So what I'm about to show you isn't the finished website, but it's what's taken me an hour to produce. Right, and I'm new to this website as well. I don't know it as much as you don't know it. So if I can do it in an hour, you've got till January. Okay, so let's click on this link and I'll show you the live website. We'll have to copy that link. Okay, put that in there. And here we go. So this is my home page. Right? It's not finished yet, but it uses 3 original images. Now, because I haven't got as much time as you, I found these images online. I edited them using Photoshop, but you can just use some simple sort of editing software, stuff that's available online you can use. And all I've done is I changed the threshold on them to make them black and white, and turned the white red to give them this sort of creepy background. So I've got 3 images there. Okay, I've got my title. So I got this font from a website called Dafont, which is this. I downloaded it. I then uploaded it to Wix and then used it. Right, same for my film institution logo, same for this text here, and so on. Because I named my film Glitch House, I found a glitchy sort of video and I stuck it in the back. You'll also notice what I haven't done yet is I haven't embedded my video, and I haven't completed my character page. That is yet to come. But everything else is kind of up and running. So if we look back at the spec, take a look. So can't really answer the first one because I haven't designed any posters, but the look of your website needs to match the look of your posters. I've got a main image and 2 other images that establish location, character and narrative. So you can see my images do that. I might need to work on the narrative one. I'm not sure if my images tell me much about the narrative. I might need to replace one. So that's something I might need to look back on. I've got images that are edited to fit the genre. So I've black and red. There you go. Fits the horror genre quite nicely. I haven't done my linked page. I haven't done these either. So actually it's taken me an hour just to get the beginning of my website together. So what I want to quickly do is going to show you how I've achieved some of this stuff. So let's close that down. Now the beauty with Wix is you can always go back and edit your website further. So once you've published it on the 10th, if you've missed something, you go back in, you can edit it, press publish again, and you're back on. So in terms of putting my own original images in, again, it's quite easy. So this started off as a blank template, this whole thing. I started off with my main images and literally just double click on the middle, add images, and I added in the pictures that I wanted to use. I actually edited those images first using some online editing websites. Stuck them in. Okay, you double click on them and you can kind of select them like this. Pretty straightforward. Okay, for my title, again, I used the font, so I didn't download the font. I literally just went to themes, looked at some of the sort of horror or distorted fonts. There you go. Thought that'd be a good title. And I did a screenshot. And I simply went to add image, went to the top, my images, double clicked on it, and it put it there. And then I literally just resized it, put it at the top to get this sort of glitchy effect. I did use one of the filters, so I used this one, but you could use any one. That's quite an impressive one. It's up to you. And I'll actually put it at the top there. I did the same for my film institution logo, and that's about it really. I've got my extra page kind of linked here, so next time I will develop my character page. But for now I'm just focusing on the home page. With regards to putting a video in the background, it's not essential you do that, but I thought it was a nice touch. So if you want to colour these in, so at least you just double click on things. You can change colours, you can do all sorts, you can customise it. To get the video, I double clicked. Instead of image, I went to video. Now I used a website called YouTube Converter. So you won't be able to access this at school, but you'll be able to access it at home. So my film was called Glitch House. So I would then go to YouTube, and you might want to type in something that resembles your film. So if your film's called Haunted Mansion, there might be some sort of interesting video that you can plant into the background, but be careful about this. Don't just go for any old thing because it won't make sense. You might actually be better off doing like spooky screensavers, or even static TV. Get this sort of effect. Get something like this, just playing in the background and so forth, and then you can sort of rip it, put it on, and so forth. I'll end by showing you how to upload font. So for example, you might want to change the font here to something that suits the horror genre. So if you double click, image menu, God, that's not going to work. Okay, there we go. So something's not working on that one. So if you click on a piece of text that you don't want, if you edit text and you go to fonts here, if you click on here, you've got some presets. Some of them are good, but you'll get more marks if you use original fonts. Upload font and upload font again. Now what you'll need to do is you will need to download a font from the font. So if I want to use, for example, let's choose this one, I press download. If it's a zip file, you need to double click on it, And what you're looking for are these TTF folders. So what you can then do is, let's bring up, upload load fonts. That was in downloads. So you're looking to just double click on any folder that says TTF, and it'll put it in here. Start loading, and when it's finished loading you can press done, and then you can start typing in that font. So remember, by the 10th of January I expect you to have published your results so far, so I can take a look. Okay, any help or queries that you have, just ask, that's why I'm here. Okay.